going on? Dr. Yearbook back for more questions and answering. Q&A, whatever you want to call it. And why do I call myself doctor? Because I am the self-proclaimed Dr. Yearbook from the website meetme.com or or myyearbook.com as it was previously called. And what I'm doing is that individuals on the website will ask me questions, and I thought what a fun and interesting way to answer them would be to make a video response and let them see the answer to my response. Because they only give you, they let you type it out, and anyone could type it out, but you have those people who leave, anonymous questions, and I made sure you couldn't leave that. So I get to know and address who you are, as well as you get a personal answer from me. You don't just get me typing, you get to actually see the person speak and feel how, the answer that I would like to give. And to move on with the segment, my next question is from my girl, Queen B805. I think I might have messed it up last time when I answered one of your questions. So her second question to me was, Dr. Yearbook, with the way the world is these days and the loss of morals and values, do you believe both men and women have the ability to be monogamous? And for those who don't know what that means, monogamous, the definition is the practice or condition of having a single sexual partner during a period of time. The practice or condition of being married for only one person at a time, or the practice of being married only once in a lifetime. That is what monogamous means. And to answer that question, with the way the world is, yes, I do believe it's possible. I believe there's still some individuals, can't even talk right now. I believe that there are still some individuals out there now still practicing said technique. I believe there are other parts of the world that still believe in that. The real issue is that I think it's hard for people to still believe in it is because, let's be real about things. And when I answer my questions, I'm going to be real about my answers. They're systematically destroying our morals and values for a reason. I'm not going to get deep into it because that's a whole nother level that I don't think you want Dr. Yearbook to go, because some of you might start defriending me or stop asking me questions because this guy goes too deep. But I'm going to try to answer it on the light side of things. It's just that the way if you look at TV, the media, look at TV shows like Jersey Shore or The Real Housewives or whatever. If you look at things, look at the names of TV shows, you know what I'm saying? And look how that goes. Even the show The Bachelor, you know what I mean? He's supposed to find his one and only out of a group of 20 women. I don't watch the show, so I don't know if that's the actual number of women, but he goes on dates with them. He probably kisses them and does stuff behind closed doors to find his one. A show like that would have never existed 20 years ago. It's just kind of abomination, but it's whatever, you know what I mean? Hey, that's what they want to do. That's their show. If they want to pull ratings, don't get me wrong. I can talk about the media, but I'm about to work in the media, you know what I mean? I just want to act. I like acting. Acting is cool. Acting is fun. I really get a kick out of it. As far as the reality portion of it, like I said, there's just so many things that are out there that are destroying the morals and values of what it means to be with one woman. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I have been faithful through all my years of being in relationships. I'm not here to say that I'm perfect. I'm here to answer questions. I can say I am a better man than I was, 5-10 years ago. I've learned a lot. I would never treat women the way I used to because, again, I was going through a maturity level, growing up. You know what I'm saying? In the 20s, it's just all wild and crazy. Once you get to a certain age and certain things happen, you're just like, wow, did I really do all of that shit? Oh, I'm sorry, I said the shit word. I said it twice. Anyways, yes. Did I really do all of that? And then you think back and wow, how did I get there? And how did I get here? But you're supposed to take those experiences and grow with them. I mean, I hope I didn't get too far or stray too far off the question, but you know, men and women, I believe, can practice that. But like I said, if you're in the media, and I don't mean in it as in like, are you watching the TV? That's the source of a lot of, you know, dissension in everything. Um, and I mean, like, everything is just portrayed with sex. I mean, just look outside, you know, look outside your window, look on your TV, look on your magazines. It's sex, 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 because sex sells, and I'm not gonna hate on it. It sells. So it's like there's just so many things that are just straining to relationships. You know what I mean? Because you're being on one side bombarded with, you know, sex and the imagery of women and men, and you know, less and less clothing because it's hot, and then you have your other side that's being bombarded with the music that you listen to, like, you know, pop your pussy like this, you know what I'm saying, or beat the pussy up. I mean, there was a time when music could there was a time when you could listen to music and they would talk about sex, but they wouldn't be so like blatant about it. You know what I mean? Like, gone are the songs that are talking about love. They're just straight to, suck on my, you know what I'm saying? It's all of that being bombarded on your senses. You know what I mean? You know, because it went from, you know, being in a monogamous relationship, that was cool at one point. But now being a player, yo, what up, player? I mean, look, we even greet each other. What up, player? I mean, yes, player could mean numerous things, but like, seriously, when somebody's like, oh, that dude's a player right there, you actually know what he means. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we could talk about, yes, this guy could be a player in numerous different things, but majority of, I mean, movies been made about, you know, how to be a player. We're not talking about, you know, a Vegas gambler or something like that. We're talking about a dude who has multiple chicks. So, I mean, the song, I don't want to be a player anymore. Like, there's just, this topic can go on for days. I can have a literal debate on this, or, you know, a discussion, but it's already gone on. It's been the longest answer I've made so far. It's almost reaching the 10-minute mark. I'm at like 7 minutes, so I'm probably have to cut it short. So, do I believe it? Yes. In this day and age, it's going to be extremely tough. It is possible, and if you find the right person who has the right beliefs, you know, regardless what they may be, I believe it's possible to have that type of relationship. Don't give up on these values, because it's the only thing that's keeping us sane right now. So this is Dr. Yearbook answering another question, and I hope to receive more questions, more interesting, difficult ones like that take me more than 2 to 3 minutes to answer. I like that. I like that one. Thanks, Queen. Hope that answers your question. Later.